serious escalation in the Middle East. Yet, don't panic. Plan a trade and trade a plan. And get ready to move to cash. Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Saleh and this is the weekly market recap. Now to the key messages. So we're going very well during the last week. Actually, we had a very good news on China-US agreement and on the CPI report coming out with lower inflation. Yet suddenly on Friday, we had an escalation in the Middle East and the tension increased to an unprecedented level. The decline was not that strong. Still, be ready to move to cash. The 21-day moving average is a key to watch. Now to the details. Let's look at the scenarios that we have. This is according to UBS. We have three options here. The first option is that this is going to be a short and contained conflict. There is going to be no oil disruption. There is no involvement of other countries. And the probability of that to happen is high. In this scenario, the oil will go down after the short increase that we have seen. And then we are back to focus on the tariff and the monetary policy and the Fed, and life is going back to normal. In this case, the market potentially is going to visit the all-time high. In option 2, we have a prolonged conflict. In this case, there is going to be a long oil disruption. There is going to be an involvement of other countries like Iran attacking the US and US is attacking Iran. And we are going to stay in this case for several weeks or several months even. The probability of this scenario is medium. In this case, the oil is going to go up to $100. The inflation is going to go up. And there is a potential that we are going to have recession. This will result in a rapid sell-off in the market. The gold is going to go up. And the Swiss franc as a safe haven is going to go up as well. In option 3, we have a rapid escalation and rapid recovery. And in this case, there is going to be a short oil disruption. There is going to be a US attack. And then US is going to go very strongly, very aggressively in a way that results in an Iranian defeat. The probability of this scenario is low, but in this case, oil is going to go up in the very short term and then go down again. In this case, we are going to see rapid sell-off and then a fast recovery for the market. So far, we are going toward option 1. We need to see how things are going to unfold in the weekend and in the coming week. So how do you react to this? What can you do? First, it's very important that you don't panic and you be calm. It's very important that you make a plan for each of the scenarios that you talked about and you know what are you going to do in each of the scenarios. The market so far has recovered all the losses that happened this year. We are flat on the year. So it is not bad to take some profit and go out. It is not bad to stay outside of the market for some time. And this is my first tip. The second one is start with your worst performance. Many people would like to take the profit in the stocks that are winning, but you should start with the opposite because the big performers are the one that's going to go down the most. So start with these ones and keep the best for the last. It's not a bad idea as well to tighten your stop loss, and this will allow you to protect your profit and reduce your losses. Also, keep an eye on the stocks that are going up or are holding very well, because these stocks will be the first to rebound. So write them down, put them in a watch list, and keep them. The right time will come to use this list. One important key support point to watch is the 21-day moving average. I consider this as my exit point. Now we are 1% away of this. I expect this to be a support. So maybe on Monday we will go down and we will hit the 21 days moving average and then we'll go up again. And maybe we'll break it down. So if we break it down and we close the day below the moving average 21, this is a clear exit point. You can apply the same rule for the stocks that you have. So if you find any stocks that's going below the 21-day moving average, you can get rid of that stock. One important thing to watch is the gold. The gold is now at all-time high. This is the third time that is trying to break the all-time high. It has done 31% year to date. This is on top of the 30% that was done last year. An amazing performance by gold. Gold is the safe haven and it will shine in case we go to scenario 2 on scenario 3. If we break this resistance point, then most probably it will continue to go up. The stop loss here will be the 21 days moving average as we have for other stock as well. For next week, let's see what will happen in the escalation during the weekend and how the market will react to that on Monday. Also, we have the Fed meeting, but we don't expect any changes in the interest rate. So I think the escalation in the Middle East will have more effect on the market versus what Fed will say. For my trading strategies, as we talked, look at the gold. It can be a big potential to go up during the coming period. I'm reducing my exposure, especially if I hit the 21 days moving average, then I'll be out of the market. All right, that would be it for this week. Stay safe, have a good trade, and good luck, everyone. Thank you very much. This was Ahmed Saleh.